such a cruise. I consider it a challenge before the human race, and I ain't gonna lose. We are the champions, my friend. We keep on fighting till the end.
Let's hear it for Keith Williams Jr. and the Sadot Christian Singers. Now, please direct your attention to the field and welcome tonight's Master of Ceremonies. He is an actor, producer, comedian, entrepreneur, and if you follow him on Instagram, you know he's just a kid from Compton. Let's hear it for Dodger fan Anthony Anderson.
How's everybody doing this evening? I want to say good evening to the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers fans. How you doing this evening? Now I just have a few words to say. Tonight, for the second time in the past 5 years, our Los Angeles Dodgers will make their way to this stage and receive their World Series rings. Beating the Tampa Bay Rays in 2020 was nice, but defeating the New York Yankees, being able to play It was a special season, and I was honored to be a part of it. That's right, I played my part. I narrated the video that would play at the start of all postseason games here at Dodger Stadium. That video that reminded everybody, they not like us. And nobody was like us last year. And I have a feeling that nobody will be like us this year. There were so many memorable moments last year. From Shohei Ohtani becoming the first player in Major League Baseball history to hit 50 home runs and steal 50 bases in a single season. To Freddie Freeman's walk-off grand slam. Series. And who could forget Mookie getting mugged at Yankee Stadium? And manager Dave Roberts twerking with Ice Cube at the celebration rally right here on the same field. Those memories and much more will be remembered by these players and coaches every time they look at the rings they are about to receive. The journey to get here was not easy. And this new piece of jewelry is much more than a new piece of bling. Now, I want everybody to please direct their attention to Dodger Vision.
First time I envisioned winning a World Series, I was probably, I would say in Little League. You start thinking about championships, then you go out in your backyard and you start to envision being on the biggest stage there is.
This ring is going to mean a lot. Obviously, 2024 was a big year for the Freemans, so there's a lot of things that happened for us, and for it to end with a World Series championship and to put a ring on our finger, it's going to mean a lot.
It's going to be one of those days that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
20 years from now, I think that I will remember, once I got to this team, just how much everybody cared. You know, anybody at any point could have turned and been like, you know, we've done enough. This has been good enough for myself individually or for the team. I saw a plethora of superstars pull together to make a really special year.
We overcame so much adversity, so many injuries and whatnot. So I think it really was a collective unit of really kind of all 40 guys, if not even more.
For me, it was how we won, how the players decided to take over right from the beginning, handling those off days after we had the bye, just the whole team coming together and the players saying, this is how we're going to do things.
There was a trust both ways, regardless of what I asked of them. There was a complete buy-in. We were up against it. There was a lot of adversity, but that was as relentless and as tough of a team as I've ever been a part of.
I think the moment that I'll always remember, trying, we struck out Rizzo. You know, Doc put a lot of trust in him, leaving him in the game right before that. Huge situation in the game. And that was one of the biggest outs I've been a part of, and to see Blake execute it, just knowing him was pretty special.
Personally, I don't like talking about myself, but that, for me personally, is the highlight of my career. Having that moment and having guys believe in you as much as you believe in yourself, it's something I won't forget.
So it was always the dream, it was always a goal. But what I'm always gonna remember is the last time when we win the game in New York, Game 5 of the World Series.
My father called me after we won the World Series, and he was emotional. I've never really, had a conversation with him at that level, of excitement, of pure joy.
I mean, that's everybody's dream, and now I have that chance to be here, play here, a lot of up and downs, a lot of injuries, we went through, but at the end of the day, it was worth it. We stayed together, and we are going to celebrate.
It's really hard to win 11 games in October, and really takes all players coming together. And so it is the ultimate team accomplishment, and just the number of guys who impacted that in so many ways is something that was really special, and we'll make sure and point out as they're getting the rings.
I've heard that we get to have our signature in the ring, so that's super cool. It's going to be very special for myself and for my family, and we get to kind of start off this 2025 season remembering what we did, and now 2025 we're going to do it again.
Los Dodgers eran, son y serán unos campeones.
Everybody should be incredibly proud about the work that went into, winning that championship. It's an amazing feat. It's what everybody does this for, and to be able to share it with the greatest fans in the game, knowing that they come out and support us each and every night. There's no place we'd rather be than right in Dodger Stadium, sharing it with everybody.
Is everybody ready for some rings? Please help me welcome to the stage the men who will be presenting the team with their rings. They're also very deservedly themselves receiving rings of their own. Owner and chairman of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Mark Walter. President and CEO, Stan Kasten. President of Baseball Operations, Andrew Friedman. Randy Thomas, will you please introduce the Dodgers coaching staff?
My pleasure, Anthony. Please welcome bullpen coach Josh Bard.